And that's the bottom line. Protect Plato Setsu. I don't know. I always wonder. What is he saying? Will he be doing all that? But anyway, that's Stone Cold if y'all ain't see. But shout out to everybody. This is Deck Play Tone with another video. In this video, I wanted to talk about some things. I want to talk about the Navy attitude. And I want to talk about it for this reason. I was watching the other day, I was watching Stone Cold Steve Austin, man, a documentary on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I was looking at where he started from. And I was watching SummerSlam and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm watching the documentary with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he started from high school wrestling or some crap like that. And he grind and grind and grind all the way to he became like the mega star from the WWE. I thought that was pretty dope, man. And I thought about how it kind of translate back to people like in the military and stuff like that, like grinding until they get some success in their career. I thought about how I did it and stuff like that, and how I continue to do it. So I kind of got inspired to make this live right here, man. But anyway, I want to talk about that a little bit. And I just, I want to encourage somebody out there, and also explain a little bit about, Navy attitude and stuff. A couple people like, what the hell is that exactly? So, I explain it, but I want to more or less just kind of, oh, my man Tony, what's up, bro? How you doing? Damn, where you been at, man? Where you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, Tony? This is my guy Tony here, man. I really appreciate this guy. He's a solid guy. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, you telling me about it, man. Shoot, I've been getting a lot of old man naps in myself. You can see I probably look a little bit younger. I don't know. I finally started getting sleep myself. So, but shout out to you, man. You got to get those naps and stuff, man. But like I said, I was looking at this bio from Stone Cold Steve Austin, man, and how he grind, and he had that level of commitment, and he just kept on doing what he had to do until he became that top guy. And I thought back, like, damn, you know what? That's the way we kind of do stuff in the Navy. And it's crazy. We all possess that crazy trait of commitment and stuff like that. And I just wanted, I was kind of thinking like, damn, I got to make it live today because I said I would, because there's some people that actually reach out, and they get encouraged and stuff by some of the videos and stuff that I put out. Then I know my family and my friends, they take a look at this stuff. And I had nothing. I was like, you know what? I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'm still gonna make one, and that was because of that commitment. So I think it ties into that Navy attitude and stuff that I've started to develop over the years and stuff like that. But anyway, how's everybody doing, man? How's your weekend been? What's up, Tony? How's your weekend been? Before I get into talking about that stuff, I want to know how you guys are doing, man. I haven't spoken with you in I don't know how long now, bro. For real. And I see we got two in there. Who's the other person? How you doing? Shout out to you. Well, we got one now. Okay, somebody didn't like me, so screw them. Nah, not screw them, but it's all good. But how you been, man? How you been feeling, man? How's your health been, man? You been all right? You been taking care of yourself, man? Yeah, let me see this. Tony, it's been a little dull without you, man. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. So, I'll talk a little bit about this. So, I had I was like, it was about like an hour or two ago. I'm like, all right, I got to do this live, and I don't really have a whole bunch of stuff to say, But I was talking to one of my followers the other day, and he just hit me out the blue, and he's like, hey, Chief, thank you for doing X, Y, and Z. And he really encouraged me and stuff. And I was just like, damn, you know what? I owe it to people like that to kind of, start this. So, I mean, to kind of, keep my stuff going, to keep my word and stuff. Let me see. The hell? I'm not swapping no decks on no damn free food. I'm sorry. I'm beyond that now, man. I'm beyond that. I saw too many damn decks, man. Too many decks. Too many decks. I don't want to swap another deck. I'll tell you that. It depends on the kind of food. It depends on the kind of food. Like I'll do it for like a few slices of New York style pizza. But what kind of food you talking about? I maybe beer. I'll take beer. Damn. Now I want a beer now. So especially talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin and stuff like that. But and I started thinking about this stuff, man. Like shit. Like what am I gonna do? And then finally it hit me like, all right, so like we've been talking about. Let me see. Yo, who not? When you first start, Tone, like, I mean, sure, I remember my first year or two in the Navy, or 3 or 4. I was I was a professional trash taker outer. I was a professional vacuum. Nobody could vacuum better than me. Nobody could swab a deck better than me. Like I one thing I couldn't do, I don't know, and it might be trivial, but I was always terrible at taking the trash out though. I mean, I said I was the best taking the trash out guy. I wasn't, honestly. I had one of these seamen. She was she 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 could take the trash can compactor and she would like tie it to the end of the cat. Like the trash bags is always too big for the compactors, for the garbage can thing. But she'd take it and she'd tie it up in some knot and make it like real tight with the trash can. And I was always like, how the hell do she do this shit? Like so. In that way, I was trash, but everything else, I was good. Let me see. Yeah, all right. If you fighting salt water every day and you trying to spot the decks, yeah, you was an expert because that ain't never gonna fix, man. I remember, man, like my last ship, man, we used to get we used to have somebody pumping and stuff like that. And every time we had to call cease pumping and stuff when these guys were take sounding and stuff, sounding and shit, the tanks, like it would always be like oil in our P-way. And we had to constantly like help out, like trying to keep the P-way straight from all the oil and stuff. And I'll tell you, man, I thought that like my sailors were really good at it, but I would help them out because I felt bad. And I'll tell you, man, like I swear, like every day we either had to do that, or then when we was like in the Fifth Fleet and stuff like that, like the whole entire P-way was always sweating. So it was constantly like we had constant rags all over the place. We had to constantly swab the decks. I hated that shit so much, man. Damn, I hated it so much. Somebody just text me. That was real loud too. Who the hell is that? It's so rude when text me. All right, let me. Who is this? Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, but hey, Tony. Hey, quick question, man. Do you miss it, man? Like, if the Navy was to call you back right now, let's say like we had like a World War War with some aliens or something crazy like that, right? And they like, we take anybody, we don't care who it is, as long as you can breathe, we'll take you. Would you come back? I don't know, man. I be seeing those movies, man, and you be seeing like just they be having like anybody like that could fighting and stuff, and you just be like, damn, man, imagine it was like that. I wonder, like once I get out, am I gonna stay fighting and stuff? I always think about that. Because once you get to the retired list or the fleet reserve list, like when you get to the fleet reserve list, they call you back. But the retired list, though, like they can't really call you back. So but I always think about that. Like if I'm on a fleet reserve or something, I got like 10 years left to where they can call me back. Am I trying to get busy still? I don't know, man. That would be scary. That would be real scary, man. But I don't know. But yeah, about this Navy attitude stuff. So this hit me right here. I had like a meeting on Monday, right? So I got this program that I'm working on, right? And for the program, the participation is so trash. I mean, so trash. It don't matter who, like up, like it's. I mean, it's like minimum participation. And at first, I used to get discouraged, like, God damn, like these people don't help out with shit, but they wanna, go to baseball games. They wanna like play golf. They wanna do all this stuff. And I would get discouraged every time. Every time I had a meeting or something, I would be like, hey, I need help out with this. I need help with this, and nobody would be receptive to it. So I started like just like changing my approach, and I started like adding more structure to my meetings, start making sure that I make the meetings, plan them a little better and stuff like that. And I mean, some people were still joining them, but it wasn't like that still. So I just kept on going. I just had a meeting the other day, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the meeting at this time, and this time I started the meeting super early, right? I had everything printed, the agendas, flyers, plan. And I was like, all right, we're gonna have this meeting. And then when the time hit, it was like 9:30 or something. It was like nobody there. And I had that slight moment to where I was like, you know what? All right, forget this, man. I was just about to say, all right, you know what? Like, this is ridiculous. But I was just like, you know what, Tone, here's the thing. You already planned for the meeting, right? And you said you was going to do it. So do it. Even if nobody comes, still do the damn meeting. And then if nobody come to help you coordinate the event, still coordinate the event, right? And do what you got to do. And so I stuck with that, and then finally people started to trickle in and stuff like that before I decided to like cancel the meeting or something like that. And I was like, all right, cool. I got to keep with this going. And I started seeing like, all right, it's like a core group of people that they keep on coming to the meetings and stuff. They're just a little bit late and stuff. And I mean, even though like the support is not as much, it's like you said you're gonna do it. You say you're gonna commit to it. So it don't matter if it's 12 people or 30 people there. Still do it because you said you're gonna do it. So that's a part of that Navy attitude, man. Like just keep on pressing. And honestly, it get real discouraging sometimes when you're trying to do something good or when you're trying to do something just or right for people to, just not help out. But like it's not really about people helping out. It's about the action and stuff. So I had to learn that. And every day you gotta learn that. You gotta have that discipline to learn that. So but using that Navy attitude stuff, I've been kind of it's been kind of keeping me in the game. Like now, man, it's been helping me wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning just about every day and just getting to it, man. So and like especially like on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I hate working out, but I wear these shirts in the back. And it helped me get to the gym, and it helped me keep on doing my reps, and it helped me do all the stuff that I hate doing. So I think it's a good idea. I'm happy that I came up with it. But let me see. You said you was only in field three. You kept your mouth shut. I mean, field three's got voices too, though. Well, what do you mean? You kept your mouth shut with what? I mean, when I was a field, well, shit. You know what? Hell, when I was a field three, I kind of kept my mouth shut too. I was still learning. I mean, I was solid. I knew some things, but for the most part, I was just like, all right, let me kind of, learn. So yeah, well, you're right, Tony. But anyway, um, it was a couple weeks ago. I was doing a lot. Chief wants to do something, okie dokie. Yeah, it's not like that nowadays, man. What I mean? A lot of people question a lot of things, and that's cool to have. Like they say, have a question attitude, but I think they really forget what question attitude is. It's really towards like not so much why we doing something, but it's like question attitude, like are we doing things in compliance and in accordance with stuff like that. It's not so much, just like asking all these crazy questions just because. No one questions the chief. Yeah. No one questions the chief and led. And sometimes I think back, like, how will we really benefit from that now? Like, if it was like that now, I wonder. I do wonder a lot. Like, will we be able to survive as an organization? Will sailors be able to survive? I wonder. Because nowadays, I'm telling you, everybody, and some people, they just kind of do it just because. They just like the X, Y, or they feel like they're making somebody else look stupid. But I think sometimes it be that, like, that lack of discipline or that lack of self control that be getting to them, or sometimes ego. Because some people be opposing stuff just because, you know what I'm saying? So, no, like, you have your leadership, your chief, your first class tell you to do something. They like, why? Why are we doing it? Or this is stupid. It's like, all right, I mean, if you're not bringing no real solutions, then you should chill. Hmm. You said you just did your best to make them laugh. Good for morale. I mean, that's cool, but I don't know, man. I had like probably one chief, and he was the guy that everybody tried to make him laugh and stuff so he can like be cool. But he would make a lot of people like the butt of his jokes and stuff, and I wasn't really digging that, you know. So I don't know. Sometimes that's cool. I don't know. When you're younger, I guess it's cool, but as you get older and you become more of an individual and you start understanding how the Navy works, some of that get old, honestly. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. But back to this commitment piece. I had made a live some time ago. My son, he was here, and this is something that I want to say about, like, service members and like kids and stuff, right? So my son is here. I did the live, and it was like I don't know. I had like one, two, maybe three people, maybe four people in it, and I did the live because I said I was gonna do the live, So, and I already knew going into it probably wasn't gonna be the best, or maybe the title wasn't good, or the thumbnail wasn't good, something. But I said, all right, I'm still gonna do it, because I said I would do it every week. So afterwards, my son said, Dad, I feel bad for you. I said, why do you feel bad? And he says, well, nobody joined it. I said, okay. I mean, I feel good. I actually did what I said I was going to do. And he was so confused. He says, like, oh, but nobody really joined that. Like, how, like, why would, like, why are you happy about that? And I said, son, like, you happy about it because, like, if you can within yourself commit to something and stick with it no matter what, you did better than you could imagine, because it is such a tough thing mentally to stick with something when you don't see a result. you know I mean, and I felt many times to that, so it personally made me happy to stick with it no matter what, and I felt really good inside, and I mean, like, I mean, to this day, that video is probably, I mean, I think I got like, hundreds of views on it now. But at that time, I was just like, I'm gonna just do the live, and what it do. And my kid, he felt really bad, but I said, son, never feel bad for doing something that you say you're gonna do. It don't matter if everybody celebrates you about it, man. Only thing that matters is you do it, having that commitment. Let me read some of these comments. All right, let's see. What the hell is a? Oh, okay. Chief Warrant Officer 4, Hispanic guy. Morale is required, right, for a right crew. Without it, it's chaos. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. You ever been, Tony, like in a department or a division where everybody got like a stale ass personality? Oh my goodness, man, I hate that so much. I had like a LPO, and she wasn't really fun at all. Like, I mean, I respected her, but I was just like, Jesus, man. Like, it's not even like she was serious all the time. She was like scared all the time, and I'm just like, good Lord, man, damn it. She's like scared of everything. and she would make me like worried about stuff. I'm like, what the hell am I worried about? Like hell, So I don't know, man. But when people don't have that, like they can't joke around and stuff, it's not really that fun. That same LPO had her counterpart, maybe it's like the assistant LPO, and his name was Ryan Hogan. You can say what you want, but Ryan Hogan, he is really a funny guy, man. Really funny guy, man. You know, he's like what, like 200 pounds. I mean, he was like 100 pounds total, but that guy was he's just he's a serious guy, really knowledgeable, but he was a clown. And he made stuff go real good. BM2 and Deck Force, bad dude. He was a bad dude. He's a leader. He transferred. Uh, well, he was a BM2 man. I mean, he had to be. He probably is terrible, but I mean, I'm sure he got the job done, man. you know, you being a BM2 and stuff like that. I mean, you gotta be rigid. You gotta be tough and stuff. If not, I mean, people gonna walk all over you, and then the deck department not gonna be what they need to be. But honestly, like it could have been a blessing in disguise you going to the gunnery department though. So I don't know. It's cool. But like when you went over from deck hub, let me see. Yeah, the GMG2s actually taught me my job. And that's when you had a second class that could actually that actually knew their job. I thank God for the second classes that we got that actually know their stuff, man, for real. Because I mean it's so easy to make rank nowadays. I don't know like how it was back then, Tony, but let me tell you, it's so easy to make rank now. Like you can have a kid just come out of A school 2 years later, he's a second class. That's the equivalent of a fucking sergeant. I got a friend that's a sergeant. He's been in the army since like 2007. So you mean to tell me somebody that can come in with like 2 or 3 years, they can come in and still be that same rank in that same level and not have the competence that this guy that's been in since 2007 has? That's crazy. I think that I don't know. I think like it should be some kind of like worthiness test, right? And if you could pass that, then you get the ring. I think that would be cool. Yo, E5 is the best rank in the Navy. Yo, when I was at E5, man, oh my God. What a rank, man. Anybody think that? Anybody else think that? Hey, shout out to you guys for joining a lot, man. Yo, E5 was the best rank, man. I mean, you got a little bit of power. You do mostly all the work, so you got a good amount of responsibility. But when there's some ass chewing going on, you ain't gonna be getting a whole bunch of that. I mean, you might screw something up, but then you gotta talk to the first class. First class, they might give you a little something, but you better believe that first class getting something from chief. So I mean, I don't know. And I was only at E5 for a little while too, man. So, well, let me see. I was at E5 from, well, a couple years. I was at E5 from 2014 to 2016. So, I mean, I had a short stint as E5. So, let me see. Let me see what else you got. You know what? You entered the Seventh Fleet as a E1 though. Yo, let me ask you a question. Tony, was the hunch around when you was E1? Let me know if the hunch was around because man, I was in Yokosuka, man, Seventh Fleet, and I'm telling you, man, every day I was in a damn hunch, man. Yeah, E6 does take the hits, unfortunately. The hunch, like right outside of base where all the bars and stuff are, man. Outside of the Yokosuka Naval Base, there's the hunch. And in the Hajj, you got like all the Japanese spots, all the Chuhai stands, all the places to eat, all the clubs, everything for American. And then you have the Blue Street, which is like on that street. There's a lot of different whiskey joints, blues joints, and stuff like that. Real good place, so real good places out there, I should say. So that's pretty much the haunch. You know, Blue Street is like kind of right next to the haunch. But I wonder if they had that when you guys were when you guys like when you went through that. Shit. Clap wasn't around when we was there, but I wouldn't know because I kept to myself, man. You know what I mean? I got my lady, man. I ain't trying to get in no trouble, man. So I don't know nothing about that. But damn, if that was around, oh, you know what? Um, it was, like it was a lot of women out there that give them massages and stuff. Like a lot of women that gave them massages, they was always out there. So you know, it's yeah, you're probably right, man. You know, they come massage, and they be doing some crazy things. I remember one day I went out there, and it was when I first got there, so I ain't know better. And I went to this one spot. I got a massage because my back was like really hurting, and I got a massage for my back, right? So but I went to this one spot, and I was like, all right, cool. Get the massage and stuff. And it's a really good massage. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. And me, I don't know the places in the darkness. And I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't be going these places. So, get a massage. And mind you, I'm like on the phone with my old lady, by the way. She called and stuff, just checking on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a massage. And then the lady starts like, like you want me to like, dude, and she started. I'm like, excuse me, like, what the hell, ma'am? Like, what the hell going on? So, and then she was like, who is that? Like, who is that on the phone? I'm like, oh, I just went to get the massage. Like, that's all. And I tell you, man, she wasn't too happy about that. But like, I was able to talk her down because I just needed to get a massage for my back. But in the end, what I ended up doing, because my back was killing me, man, because I had like a herniated disc or something. The next time I got a massage, I got it on base, and I had like some suction cup joint. That joint was scary, by the way. Like it was like some suction joint, and I'm in Japan, and me and my stupid mind, I'm thinking because I felt something sucking, and I'm in Japan. I have like a Japanese person doing it. I never had a suction massage before, and I don't know nothing about Japan, so I'm thinking that these motherfuckers, that's stupid me, yo. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking that they putting like octopuses on my back, and they like they using some kind of suction from the octopus to like, yo, I really thought this. Now I'm thinking like, yo, you a fucking idiot, and but I didn't want to say anything because I was like, damn, I don't want to sound stupid, but I'm kind of scared, low key. And it took like an hour and a half to massage, and afterwards, I didn't ask no questions. I was just like, okay. And it took me like a whole week before I noticed that my back had all types of like suction spots on it. It was like all red and stuff like that. But it stopped hurting. So my back got good after a while. Anyway, let's see. Our crew was 365. We had over 100 cases. What the fuck? Jesus. How? Damn, that is the love boat right there. Captain threatened us to give us a bad conduct discharge. He's gonna give you a big chicken dinner for having for having bias or for having unclean personal habits. Yeah, that's crazy right there. Wait, so you had like 300. Hold on, our crew was 300. So you had 365 people on the ship, and you had over 1,000 cases of clap. Oh, okay. In the last 6 months, you have over 1,000 cases of clap. And the captain he was trying to give people big chicken dinners for unclean personal habit. Yo, that is nuts right there, man. That is nuts right there. That is nuts. That's nuts right there. I mean, I don't. How the hell? And that was in Japan in Seventh Fleet, or did y'all go somewhere? Right? What part was this? Cause what the hell that? Jesus, man, what the hell was y'all doing, man? Good lord. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Hey, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for coming everywhere. But where was y'all getting a clap from? Like, where was y'all getting a clap from? I gotta know. I mean, let me know so I won't go there. Not that I'm gonna be doing anything strange, but You could use the tub nowadays and get some of that. From what I hear, I don't know. Oh, you was in Japan, you was in PI, Thailand, Hong Kong. Dang, man. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what? Like, I've never been to PI, Thailand, or Hong Kong. Every time, like, I had the chance to go, I end up not going. But I am planning on a trip to PI next year, or this. No, it's gonna be next year. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I'll go and stay away from all that good stuff. Though I'm not really trying to get sick, man. I'll be getting sick left and right nowadays. So I don't need no more diseases, man. I don't need nothing else, man. I don't need no sicknesses, man. So I'll be a good Christian man, just sitting back, enjoying my little tiger beer, playing the music and whatnot. I ain't going to no shows. I'm eating the food and that's it. And I'm having my lady, so that's it. I ain't got time, man, for real. I ain't got time, man. But I will say it's good to come on live and share some of the stuff with y'all, man. Shout out to like everybody that's been grabbing some of the U.S. Navy Attitude shirts and stuff. Like I said, it's about commitment, man. I mean, I wear it because I like the way it made me feel, especially when I'm ready to give up on something, man. I go back to it. And I think about like that type of attitude, man. Like in the Navy we got all these core values. We got honor, courage, and commitment. All right. Honestly though, to tell the truth, most people they join the Navy and you don't just have honor. You don't. You don't, right? That's gonna be one of the hardest things to get. And then you join the Navy, you're not just gonna have courage. That's another hard thing to get. The easiest things out of all the Navy core values or whatever the case may be is commitment. Because that's something that you just get it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you love your family, you love your friends, or you got a reason to want to do something, you can build that commitment. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to gym tomorrow, like my biggest exercise is squats, and I hate squats. I hate them so much, but sometimes I do them first just because I hate them. And every time I do them, like I'm like, damn, I got like 25 of these to do, but and I'm looking in the mirror the whole time, and I'm just looking at the shirt. And I don't think I'm gonna have the shirt anymore because or this gym session because I think it's dirty. I think all mine's dirty. I mean, I could just pull one off the wall, but anyway, I don't know, man. So I don't really have much else on that. So that's all I got to say. But let me see some of the other comments. You see, the captain has to report the condition of his ship to the admiral every day. So there's a ship, the cloud is sick. They could pull us out of combat zone and embarrass the captain. Yeah, you was to get pulled out of a combat zone for having clapped. Jesus, man. I know the admiral's like, what in the? And honestly, that's tough because everybody's grown ups. You know what I'm saying? So, you're allowed to do that unless you like married or something. So that's weird, man. That is so weird. That is so weird. What time is it? Hey, so Tony, I'm not gonna be on much longer, just because I got a time clock and it is getting late. I got a bedtime, man. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, yeah, over here too, man. Last time I went underway, man, there was some married people that I know. They was doing some super questionable stuff. I was like, bruh, you're tripping. One of my guys, this guy, I know he left his wife, and she was real cool lady, and he left her for just a boat fling, and I don't know like his situation, but I kind of been where he was at before, so I feel like he kind of jacked up his relationship just to get with the girl on the boat, and then they ended up not even staying together. So I don't know, man. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think he had that commitment to his wife, man. You know, so I don't know, but I be thinking about that stuff, that type of stuff all the time. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get ready to go, Tony. Tony, I'm gonna be on. I think I'm gonna be on Saturday. I think I'm gonna be on Saturday because I'm switching over to like OBS and stuff. So I got like I got the tools and stuff like that. But I just want to try it live with different software and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna be on Saturday. I encourage you to come on and stuff, and I think I'm gonna just have a live, shooting the shit with a lot of folks and stuff. I'm gonna have some be getting drunk off coffee and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna do it in the morning to noon time frame. So if you want to come through on Saturday, like because I'm trying to test out the studio and all that stuff. So if you want to come through, man. All right. But I'm about to get ready to go because I mean it's that time. It's my bedtime. My dog's looking at me like, "Look, fool, you supposed to be walking me again," and I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm tripping. All right, bedtime is like 10 o'clock, and I got the gym in the morning. All right, and I gotta write some stuff down, my goals and all this cool stuff. All right, Tony. So thank you for joining me, man. It's always a pleasure, man. You got some crazy ass stories, man. I tell you, it's always a pleasure. Thank you, man. Salute to you. Salute to everybody that joined us live. Watch the replay. Reach out to me if you guys want any of these Navy Attitude shirts, man. We talk about commitment, all the good stuff. And reach out to me if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns on anything I cover. I'm always happy to speak to you guys about anything. Thank you for you guys that do reach out to me and looking for advice and that stuff. I like to help you guys out, and I'm always happy to do it. So, no further entries this page. Tony Tone is out. Salute to y'all. Thank you. Out. I said out.